Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. 10 rounds in the heavyweight division, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. Mike Tyson's making his way to the ring with a determined giddy-up in his step. 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Effective work with that flush overhand right. Scores big with the hook to the head. Muhammad Ali's hoping that his strategy of utilizing his jab pays off. How can it do so, Teddy? What will that bring to him?
Well, it's going to bring a lot of things. First of all, defense, separation. It's going to keep his opponent at a distance where he can't harm him. Hey, if you're a fighter and a guy can't harm you, guess what? That's a good thing. The other thing is to set up his other punches.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Little head hunting with the left.
Come on, kid, focus.
How do you expect Ali to handle Tyson's power?
Not let him use it. That's what Ali would tell you. You know, I'm not going to get hit by that man. That man hurts. That man hits too hard. That's what Ali would tell you. He's going to stay on the outside, use his legs, give Tyson angles where he can't be set. You know, give him distance where Tyson will be making a nice breeze, but not doing any damage on the chin of Ali. And I'll tell you one other way. He'll talk to him, and he'll break him down. He'll say, that's the best you can do, and Tyson will get broken down.
Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Muhammad Ali.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make him miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Tremendous pace being set early on here between these two. Can't see this fight going the distance with this pace.
No, not unless something changes, like moving their heads a little bit.
Acting like a fighter. He got hit, but he came right back. Oh, what a whiff by Mike Tyson. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Ali's able to land a nice, clean left hand. And we come to the end of round number one. Well, this fight is starting to lean in one direction early on here because he's coming off of a round where he really scored well upstairs. And Teddy, he was doing it from the outside. What does his opponent have to do?
Well, he's doing it on the outside, not just because he's taller and he's a little longer, but anticipation. He's taking a step back, he's keeping that range. What his opponent has to do is take advantage of that, feint him a little bit, make him make a move preliminary a little too soon, where he thinks the punch is coming back, he steps back too soon, then you go find him.
Hey, you got
a good, clean, old 1-2 by Muhammad Ali. Teddy, many famous fighters, especially heavyweight champions, are known for their signature punch, like Rocky Marciano and his Suzuki. But for Muhammad Ali, he's known for his signature shuffling of the feet, the Ali shuffle.
Yes, he is. And, you know, it makes me think a little bit sort of like if you were going to buy a real fancy car. You know, when somebody wants to sell you something, wants you to believe in them, they give you something first, maybe a band, of entertainment, and then they take you into the showroom. And, you know, now you're ready to see the car. Well, that's what that is. That's the band. That's the entertainment. And then the show is about to begin. And it's an unbelievable show with those quick hands and those combinations.
A well-timed right hand by Muhammad Ali. Mike Tyson's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Ali's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. All right, something's seriously wrong here, Teddy. It's early on in the fight. Tyson's conditioning is already showing us that he's nowhere near being able to be in this fight.
Well, that showed me that he gave up before this fight ever started. And somebody's got to tell him in his corner, you know what? It's harder to quit than it is to fight because you got to live with the results of that quitting.
And that's the end of round two. Teddy, let's discuss what's going on right here. His eye is completely swollen shut. What is the concern with the referee in the ringside physician?
Well, right now they're worried about the welfare. You know, not just about tonight, but the future of this fight, of what damage he will take now because he can't see correctly. It's their job to protect the fighter.
Come on, get bumped.
Good right hand. What an excellent two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Good effective work with that straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Right to the body. Good block. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Good doubling up of the jab by Mike Tyson.
Nice.
Mike Tyson with a heck of a blow there. He rocked his opponent, did Tyson. Solid hook upstairs. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter punching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Count down the final moments of this round.
Good job.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
Gotta land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot.
Ali's enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard, the first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Big left hand from Ali. Good flush shot upstairs. Iron Mike with a big uppercut. Tyson's right hand scores well that time. A crushing two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Ali's right hand scores well. Wow, what an uppercut. Tyson's cut is on this cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Final minute of a round that'll go down in the history books. He scored well after being hit himself. Ali's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Muhammad Ali. Not able to land the headshot.
Defense, more defense.
10 seconds to go in the fourth. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. And that's the end of round 4. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Well, he ties up there. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Muhammad Ali.
Watch that.
Not an accurate hook at all. More and more punishment is being doled out. Ali's face is absorbing, and it's not holding up well.
It looks like it's sunset right here on his evening.
Patience out.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
On the inside.
Lock. Lock. Oh, keep your feet moving.
Hands up.
Right hand over the top. Very accurate with it. Blocks that belt line well. Tyson's doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him in a big way.
Yeah, he needs a plan B right now. You know, he came in with plan A, Joe, but plan B is what he needs. He has to find another way to create offense. He's not going to be able to do it countering on the back end.
Round 5 comes to an end. It's just a brutal display in there right now, Teddy, and it's painted on both guys' face.
And the one with the advantage, this is going to sound funny in this kind of brutal war that we're watching here, but the guy who lays back a little bit now lets the other guy take the chances and takes advantage of those chances. Under these kind of conditions where you can barely see what's coming, believe it or not, the guy that gives in that way, that's smart that way, he's going to have the advantage.
See the accuracy now with that double jab up top.
Double up your jab.
And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Flipping him with that uppercut. Big shot by Muhammad Ali. Tyson's not having the fight go his way. He's a slugger. He wants to slug it out. That's not the type of fight that's winning it right now.
No, you put all your eggs in one basket, and that's what he's done. He doesn't know any other way, and guess what? You get an omelet, or he's being made into scrambled eggs.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6.
Back to the body.
Well played, straight right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. And that's the end of round 6. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eye shuts closed like that, everything changes.
But one thing doesn't change, Joe, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Tyson's not skipping a beat. He came out just the way he finished up last round.
Yeah, what I like is that he's a thinking man's fighter, and his corner gave him probably good advice. They know that the opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're figuring it wasn't enough time.
Tyson's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. landing 2 jabs by Mike Tyson. Scored well with that right hand to the body. Ali's tagged by that powerful hook.
Nice!
Right to the head with that right. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Mike Tyson. And now you see him scoring well with the right. Ali's defense has failed him now. Oh, man, shot after shot coming in. Flush right hand to the body.
Okay, walk this guy down. Let the ring off and throw some counters. Every time he tries to throw that right, you know.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we start this 8th round. And I think this tells pretty much the story. Yeah, he's got a slight lead. However, there have been those moments where you see a defensive flaw.
Yeah, the other guy's coming on fast. The defensive flaw is that he covers up too much. He blocks too many punches. And when you're blocking too many punches, well, the guy puts punches together, some are going to get through. Some are getting through.
And now he scores well with the straight right. Oh, good exchange there. Ali's right hand working well that time. He scored well. I'm wondering what the opposing corner is going to do here. They got to their man earlier. They were able to rock him. And really nothing's changed. He's showing them the same exact look, the same exact style that he came here with.
Well, first of all, the opponent should keep doing what he's doing. You know, you're landing, you found something that's working, stay with it until he changes.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Up top with the right hand. Ali's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches in bunches. The combination lands. That was a miss by Mike Tyson. Tyson's got to be feeling foolish, nailed by a counter punch. Iron Mike with an iron right. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. And that's the end of round 8. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling and he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
He just missed that shot up top. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Mike Tyson. Tyson's combination that was landed moments ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have, and that's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing
solid. Right to the head and right to the canvas. Ali's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. And he just holds on there. Double jab right to the face. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. What a big shot. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again.
Body shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ali's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because...
Oh! How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The ref stops the fight. Mike Tyson's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. I don't know why we're always so shocked, but we just are.